Some of us less subtly than others.
I'm more in your face pink. Catherine's nice and subtle pink with her Ramones t-shirt, which is very cool, and I am very jealous of that. Do love the Ramones. So it's Meet Your Recruiter week, Katharine. So today is in the pink because it's International Day of Pink. Rebecca Shannon, as you can see, her branding. We're sharing her post this morning. You can never go wrong with a little pink. A lot works for me. So I think with my ruffles and everything, definitely a lot works for me today. But the International Day of Pink.
It's our inspiration for today's prompt. But yeah, not just about the colour, although obviously you can draw inspiration however you want for your post today. But our inspiration comes from the Day of Pink, which I'm just going to pull up our prompts so that I get the wording right. The day was set up as an international day against bullying, discrimination, homophobia, transphobia, and transmisogyny. Everyone is invited to celebrate diversity by wearing a pink shirt and by organising activities in their workplaces, schools, and communities. Will you wear something pink and share it with the Meet Your Recruiter community? So.
We are definitely pink this morning, and I've just spotted someone here on Crowdcast that I don't recognise, but their profile is pink. Shingy, so welcome Shingy, and thank you for going with the pink on there. Whether you chose that or Crowdcast just happened to choose that for you today because of the day that it is. This is Vanessa's post, letting you know the details there. She shared that information, but yeah, look at that. It's the socks that get me as well, Vanessa. I am loving those pink laces. So we are going to have an open stage today. I'm clicking it now. If you have something that you want to share, if you want to talk about how pink affects you and the International Day of Pink, or if you've got a post already that you've put out, we're sharing a couple in here already. I'll get those links to those two posts so that you can go and share and put your comments on those. If you're over on LinkedIn, do feel free to put that into the comments there as well. And I will try to coordinate three things at once and transfer those over. So feel free to do that as well. We never know who's going to come up when we have an open stage. And some people are like, yay, me. Others are, no, not camera ready. So be prepared with our Meet Your Recruiters. You're always welcome. You're always able to come on to the stage here. So what does that mean for you then, Katharine? The International Day of Pink. How does it hit you?
Yeah, that's a real. Yeah, no, thank you for
showing you in.
No, I was sort of glad to find it when looking through, looking for inspiration for the prompts for this run. And I mean, thinking about LinkedIn, I've recently joined LGBTQ professionals network group, which is just a really vibrant group. Lots of people introducing themselves, saying what they do. And LinkedIn groups have been so sort of lackluster for years now that it's really nice to see a group like really picking up a head of steam and thriving and that kind of thing. And when I was thinking about my post for today, I normally do like a LinkedIn profile tip for Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I would talk about pronouns because, not only does it tell people how to address us, but it also indicates, we are comfortable with those discussions. We're not going to assume anybody's gender. Sort of engenders that feeling of a safe space around us for people to interact as well. So we do talk a lot about diversity and inclusion and things in the recruitment industry, and it's just one of those little things that we can do to kind of walk the walk as well as talk the talk. It's tiny, but I think it means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, my post today, Joe Major reposted a clip of her talking on the Hiring Happenings post podcast recently, and she was talking about male allyship and the impact that male managers that she's had along the way, and them seeing her and being able to elevate her, and certainly that all inclusiveness and raising people up. So whether that's because of equality in that sense, whatever the reasons are, I think things like that, if we can promote that as much as possible around that inclusiveness and support, and as a recruiter, you can make a huge difference to people's lives, and you can either embrace it and be part of the solutions that are going to be needed, and that we need to move quicker on, because it's taking too long in my opinion. But recruiters can make a huge difference with regards to that, and certainly allyship and supporting others and giving them opportunities. There's no reason why recruiters shouldn't be doing that anyway, because that's part of the job, finding the ideal person from wherever. So if you are a little bit stuck, if you look back at all your placements, we discussed that on the podcast, and if you're looking back and seeing there is no diversity in the people that you're placing, then you need to be part of the solution.
Yeah, there's other pools that you could be drawing from and potentially missing, and sort of shines a light on where else you could be sourcing.
Definitely. So I've put the link in there. I'll put it into LinkedIn as well to
Stephen reminds us that it's International Recruiters Day tomorrow as well.
I know, and I'm sorry, because I thought I'd missed it, because someone posted about it last week.
Oh.
And I was like, I forgot. I didn't know. I've missed it totally. So someone was a week ahead, Stephen, and we've got book as our prompt word tomorrow. Can you remember where the book came from? That must have been a book day as well.
I think it's a library week.
That was
yeah. So the whole week is kind of bookish, and we just happened to go for tomorrow. So, books for recruiters on International Recruiters Day.
Yeah. So we will promote books from recruiters. I've invited actually all the authors that we have had on daily workout over the period of time for the book club. So hopefully we'll get a few join up and share us. But we will promote that, Stephen. I'll get book and International Recruiters Day into my post tomorrow. So we can cover from there. And you're welcome to come and join us if that's something that you want. So in the pink, so we've got those two, but also we phrased it as in the pink, because actually that term just means in the best of health, in the best of places, feeling great. So if you're not looking to post on an International Day of Pink, then in the pink gives you an option to talk about things that really make you happy, really make you feel good, and things that help you in what you do. So that's the key thing with Meet Your Recruiter. We'll give you the prompt. You can take it wherever you want. I wasn't expecting a pair of shoes with spotty socks and pink laces this morning from Van. So but whatever way that you feel that you want
to wear, you don't have to go to the shops, basically.
I had so many pink shirts to choose from, but this one I've never worn. Gave me an opportunity to do it from there. Van, always happy to throw a curveball. You're welcome to join us, Van. It's an open stage. If you're camera ready, feel free to jump on. Stephen, it would be great to have you on tomorrow if you wanted to join us, because I think just to promote that International Recruiters Day as well, because there was loads last year, but I put my hands up. I've not seen any advertising for it, Stephen. So we'll help with that and push that out as well, because we do need to celebrate all of these things. So I must admit, going through that list of all the different days, and I sort of, when we looked at this week, I then looked forward. Oh my God, there's some random days. It's just
there really is a day for everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does feel like that, but today's a really important day. So please do celebrate that with your hashtag Meet Your Recruiter. The hashtag is going up during the week. The numbers.
Followers. I'm going to have a look and see how many we've got now.
because
Yeah,
that
okay,
was
good.
the point.
Page.
Whenever we did it before, it was always really frustrating because you'd get people joining in the week, but the numbers would never move for about a month. I think it was like once a month.
LinkedIn will only update, sort of running a script to update all the follower numbers, once a month, or well, at one point I don't think it had updated for about 4 or 5 months, but it seems to be updating multiple times through the week this time. So
okay, so where are we close to then? Sorry, I could cut you over there. What was that?
That's all right. 470.
Okay, lovely. Right, let's go for the 500 then. That's our next landmark, and that's not bad. When I look at a lot of hashtags, there's a lot that aren't over 100 sort of thing. I click on them, think, oh, that'd be a good one to follow, and I will follow them, but there's like 60, and you think, oh, I really thought that would have a lot more than that.
Yeah, sometimes the hashtags with lots of followers, it's just like a lot of junk sometimes. And sometimes the smaller ones, you're like, oh, okay, people are actually using this for a very specific purpose. The stuff that's being shared is relevant. It's worth following, even with only a few.
Yes, we had
people on it, but yeah, it's sort of, yeah, it's worth looking at what's in the feed before you decide, I guess.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, we had Make Salary History yesterday, Joe Phillips, on the Equal Pay Day, and so hers has only just started, so do go and follow that. I'll get the link for that as well so that we can put that in. Gosh, that's 11 minutes already. So quickly. Wonderful. So have fun with your In the Pink today, and whichever message speaks to you, go with that. We'll be supporting that. We'll be catching up. There were so many posts yesterday as well. I didn't get to comment on all of them, so I will be catching up on those today if you haven't had a comment from me yet on your posts. And we look forward to connecting with lots of new people that we're not connected with that are getting involved. So I love that for Meet Your Recruiter as well, because we all get to meet as a community. So don't feel, because I had someone comment yesterday, I'm not a recruiter anymore, I'm a service provider. Doesn't matter. You're using the hashtag to get people that can then identify. So whether it's a meeting the recruiter or not, it's the hashtag that's the important rather than your job spec.
You don't have to like announce that you're taking part in the challenge either. Like you can just make your post that's based on the prompt, just like any other post, and just pop the hashtag at the bottom. Yeah, because if you think about it, if you are a recruiter, your audience is probably hiring managers, candidates, things like that. So you're telling them about you, you're giving them tips and tricks, you're sharing jobs, whatever it is. They don't know what Meet Your Recruiter is. They don't really need to know. We don't want to confuse your audience. So yeah, a Meet Your Recruiter post doesn't have to look like a Meet Your Recruiter post. And that's the same if you're a supplier as well. If you're just like, well, it feels weird because I'm not a recruiter, just make your post and pop the hashtag at the bottom. Yeah, you don't have to announce it or make it weird.
Well, in the true sense of International Pink Day, we're inclusive for all. So we are happy to have everyone to promote that, because, yeah, it's really important. Thank you, Katharine. So we'll be back tomorrow with Stephen. Dan says she's happy to...
catching up on posts from yesterday, because I wasn't around much yesterday to be interacting. So, yeah, expect me to be spamming everyone with lots of comments.
And I'm going to see how long this pink makeup lasts. I haven't worn this pink for decades. Brilliant. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.